welcome back to our channel. My name is Sarah, my house is messy, and today I'm cooking some food. We usually meal prep, which we're about to do right now. When we came to the end of our meal prep meals this last week, the day after, we didn't even know how to get by. Actually, the day after we made a big tuna salad and it was good. The day after that, we didn't know how to get by and we had to run and grab some pizzas that we could put in the oven quickly. Ooh, it's time. This is the day after that now, and we gotta cook some food around here. So we really like it when we meal prep because it makes dinners so much easier. And I actually don't have very much time today. Some things going on around here. I'm not even quite done with school. I have something this evening, but we need some food, and I just thought I'd bring you along. I've put together a very simple list. Solo's gonna come home. He's helping me with tonight's dinner that we'll actually eat tonight. And then Judah is making dinner tomorrow. He wants to make it fresh. He's making some Alfredo sauce. He asked me for this huge block of cheese that we grabbed for him and like fresh Parmesan, and he's gonna take care of that. So I'm going to make 4 more dinners for the rest of after that. So let me show you what we're gonna do. Hopefully I can get it done in very short time. It's 4 o'clock right now. I think I have to leave at 6 and still finish some school. I got a lot going on. But who doesn't, right? That's the way we like it. Here's where we're starting. I've got 4 cups of dry rice cooking in here. Well, with 6 cups of water. Brown rice, that's how I cook brown rice in the pressure cooker, about 20 minutes. I like to do 1.5 times the amount of water. And then I'm thawing some meat because I didn't do that. I sprayed these 4 pans and I'm about to fill them up here. In these 2 sprayed pans, I have 3 pounds of tilapia divided between the 2 pans. And in here, I have about 12 tablespoons of softened butter. And I'm just gonna throw in some of these spices: garlic, minced onion, parsley, and basil. You'll be so proud of me if you've been around here for a while. I no longer measure quite as much as I used to anyway. Whoa. I am just going to dump. Generous on the garlic, of course. Put in some, I've never tried onion flakes, but I thought that might be interesting. Just a little. Parsley. Never tried parsley either, but I'm gonna use just a little bit of that. And then a lot of basil. I like basil in it. Sometimes I have fresh basil. Right now I don't. I'm gonna mix all this up and just kind of put the paste on top of the fish. We'll bake it the day we eat it and put some veggies, brown rice on the side, and it will be good. It makes a nice sauce in there too to use on top of it, but sometimes we make a lemon butter sauce with just equal parts lemon juice and butter on the stove, and that's a good sauce for the brown rice and veggies as well. So with this part of the work done, making the rice and veggies is not much work at all that night, and this meal will be easy. That fish will thaw in the fridge, and the day we cook it, we'll cook it at 400 for about 12 minutes. So this one you may be looking at and thinking, well, that was so easy, why do you have to meal prep this? This is where the mental game comes into play. Not game, but it really does help me make sure I make a dinner when I know some of it is already done. So knowing that it's sitting in the fridge and all I have to do is pop it in the oven and make the side thing, just make sure that I don't give up on making dinner that night. Do you know what I mean? It's a mind game, I guess. Maybe it's just for those of us who don't love cooking a lot, but it does work. We are 20 minutes in and we're already swapping out easy things for even easier things. Solo got home, he's going to cook. He was going to do kebabs, but we had forgotten to thaw all our meat. We're just not doing well. And he was gonna make it with red onion and some bell peppers that we don't want to go bad, and some steak and chicken maybe, or just steaks, I don't know. So it would take a while to thaw that stuff and be ready to grill. So when I was pulling out some meat, I found this bag of mesquite grilled chicken fillets that we had bought. They're pre-cooked chicken. I don't even remember when we bought them, it was a while ago. And we never used them. So he's gonna do something with that instead, and I think still be able to use the peppers. And I've switched from making butter chicken, which is very easy I have a very easy recipe, but it's not as easy as my curry chicken. It's just a few less steps. For the chicken curry, I started with 6 large chicken breasts. I'm not sure how many pounds that is even, but it almost fills up my large crock pot. And I'm gonna throw in a couple bags of frozen vegetables. These are 1 pound bags of this Normandy blend. And see if I can shove it all in here. I would probably throw 1 more bag or 2 on top, but no room, no room. Our little 2 both woke up on the wrong side of the crib at nap time, so Solo's actually just gonna take care of them because they need some full-time attention. And I'm just gonna make dinner for tonight. So I started the oven, I'm gonna throw that chicken in there, and I have another idea for the veggies. Simple one. In this bowl, I'm putting 1 can of crushed tomatoes, and you can't see that because of the lighting. There it is, 1 large can of crushed tomatoes. Okay, hang with me here as I go back and forth. I'm taking the other 2 bags that were in that Normandy vegetable bag, and Judah came to help me. Thank you, Judah. He is chopping up a red onion for me. Dumping all the veggies in this bowl. I love frozen vegetables. They make life so easy. Judah, when you're done large chopping that, you can throw those chunks in this bowl too. Back over to here to my curry, we're adding 2 cans of coconut milk to that. Look at this one, it's nice and thick. I'm gonna scrape that out of there. I want all of it. And then I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of curry powder. Used to do 1 tablespoon, but we really like curry here. And about a teaspoon or a little more of salt. Mix it all together. And then I'm gonna pour it right over my veggies and chicken. And I'll cook this on high for 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours. But the chicken will be thawed by the time we cook it. So 4 probably will do it just fine. And then shred the chicken up. And we serve this one on brown rice too. It's really good. Can you see why it is the easiest of most of the meals I make? It's super simple to make. And I normally, if I had space, which I don't, I would add more vegetables than this even. Some of our kids, it's actually their favorite meal. Tori's, it's for sure hers. And you can also do it on low for 8 hours, by the way. On that one, if you have a more normal size family, you can do less chicken and just the same amount of sauce. If you want it saucier or soupier, yeah, you can play around with that. So, or you could double even the sauce if you want it soupier and you're doing all that chicken. We have 1 big onion in there and 5 large peppers. We have 2 more. No, we have 3 large peppers in there. Yeah, we could just do that. We'll save these. I've been using these for like open-faced sandwiches. Put tuna salad in it. Really good that way. Even ham and cheese, mayonnaise. Is that weird? It's keto friendly. Judah has melted some coconut oil. He's pouring it over there. Judah, a lot of salt, a little pepper. Pour it on the tray, and we'll cook it in the oven that's already cooking the chicken. The oven's at 375, so I'll probably move it up to 400 and do it about 20 minutes to roast the veggies. Now I'm moving over here to some veggie casseroles. I'm taking some brown rice that I cooked up. I'm gonna do 2 cups in each, I'm making 2 casseroles here, so 2 cups in each one, roughly. Thanks for your help, Judah. Next I'm gonna put in canned corn. I haven't used canned corn forever. This is the first time using it in a long time. I drained that corn and put 1 can in each bowl. Now Luka's helping me, he's flipping the chicken. Oh, pull it out to flip them. And I'm gonna put in a can of rotel or tomatoes with chilies in them, 1 can into each. Next is black beans. These are black beans I previously cooked from dried beans and froze, and I just thawed them, and I'm gonna do about a cup, which I always assume is about a cup and a half. Not a cup, a can, which I always assume is about a cup and a half, or 2 cups. I do it somewhere in between there. I'm gonna do that in each one of those, rinsed and drained. So I had some extra red onion from another meal. I divided it up between those 2, and then we're adding a cup of sour cream to each one, a cup of salsa, or I use this picante sauce to each one, a cup of cheese to each one, shredded cheese, and then we'll mix it all together with some black pepper. That's the final product mixed up. I'm just gonna dump in a little bit of black pepper and mix that again. And then I'm gonna put it in a 9 by 13 pan. This one is truly one of my favorite dinners. No meat, pretty cheap actually, I think. And we made it vegan before without the cheese and sour cream for a friend who was vegan, and it was pretty good actually. But we like it with all the cheese and sour cream too. So I top it with this cheese and get some green onions from my garden I'll grab. We will bake it at 350 for 50 minutes in the oven and then eat it. I like it plain a lot. My kids love it with tortilla chips. So if I am able to get my groceries before we eat this meal, I'll add some tortilla chips to my list so they can have it with that. They really like it that way. I think if we don't have the chips, I would maybe need 3 of them. I don't know, 3 of these casseroles. It is 5:45, but we've actually been interrupted a lot. Solo's just gonna use this cooked meat that I need to drain. Obviously, I'm letting it cool off, to make some sukuma wiki, which is a Kenyan dish that is greens and the ground beef. Here's the chicken that was pre-cooked that we just heated up that we found. That's gonna work real well for dinner tonight. We have a lot of leftover brown rice and some veggies in here that are roasting. They're almost done. I like them to get a little brown. They smell great. We actually found out it's free burger night or free chicken sandwich night at Chick-fil-A too. So I think I'm headed to worship practice with a couple boys, and he's gonna take the kids out to get a free burger too. So chicken sandwich. So this will just be extra, which will definitely take care of that, probably even tonight. Those vegetables sound so good to me right now. And here is the rest of it. It's all ready to be packed up and put away, except this meat that's browning. Not bad for just a little bit of time in which we did a lot of other things. It will definitely help that we got it done. Sometimes you just gotta pull out your easiest things, don't ya? Just to have it done. Thanks for watching today, guys. I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.